Hey everyone. Chip disappeared.
Hello.
There he is. Alright. And we're good to go, I think. Yep. Alright, everyone should be able to hear me. I can hear you. We're ready to go. At some point we'll have a guest star showing up, because we're missing Adonis again this week. Maybe he'll pop up. Who knows? Then we'll have one extra.
Pandas are an endangered species.
That's true, they are, so they wander here and there. Alright. So, we left off with you guys sitting on the dock enjoying your victory. Yeah, so where do you want to take that? I'll let you guys start us off.
Of
I
course,
think-
the healer isn't here.
Not gonna idea, actually.
Are you saying, Chip?
I said, as you see, I had to get a change of clothes because my old outfit was covered in fish guts and salt water.
Chip, I don't want to be that guy, but how did you get changed already? where did you stash those?
I had a little pack with me with my unmentionables in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we all have some unmentionables we're carrying around. I understand. I didn't know we could mention them here. That's good news.
The next day, a nice businessman you see before you.
It's just gonna. Chip has many different looks.
You know, yeah. This is I think I like business casual, Chip. This is a good look for you.
For a while, we'll see.
I don't know about you guys, but ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be the first to say it. Blowing up the boat while cool. Maybe it could have been orchestrated a little bit better. I'm not going to point fingers. Humar, you threw the barrel a little to the left. I don't think that. I'm not blaming you. I'm just letting you know that's what I saw.
Really, because it sounds like you're blaming me.
No, if the shoe fits, anyways.
I'm sorry, you just butthurt that you lost a shoe. Don't take it out on me.
You know what? You know my left shoe is my favorite shoe. And you're going to use that callously against me.
Don't make me take my shoes off.
Only your left one. Actually, wait, Chip, let's compare feet. Let's see if I can wear your shoe.
Roll for
I
foot
hold
size.
up a Yordle shoe. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if I've talked about this. I don't have feet. I have hooves.
I mean, it's a type of foot, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not really good for, like...
Shoe size, yeah. Yeah, you have, like, little nub protectors or something instead of
Yeah.
instead of actual shoes.
I just have, like, those chair stoppers. Like, you know, doesn't, like, scratch a floor.
They're horseshoes.
Horseshoes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
In that case, let's revamp. The fish ate my left horseshoe, and now I'm walking a little
Oh no,
silted.
no, it was a horseshoe that it took from you. It hurt a lot coming off.
I take 1d6 of damage for having a horseshoe ripped off of my foot.
Do you really want to do that? Because you probably might be dead.
You know, I can afford 1d6. And, it's all about...
Let's heal.
It's the integrity of the cat.
I need to go to a hospital.
Rest.
Yeah,
Let's call it a night, all right?
yeah.
Good thing there was a hospital, or at least a makeshift one nearby. It happens to be where your reward might be.
Well, let's go get that then.
Okay, yeah.
Can someone like help me carry me?
Yeah, I'd go right to Humar's side, and I would lean down and I'd have him like lean on me, and I'd be like, "Come on, buddy, let's go home."
Thank you. It's the least you could do for blowing me up.
At least you can lose my left shoe. Let's keep going.
And yeah, Adonis is gonna follow you guys over there, by the way. As
Adonis,
well.
you're very quiet today.
I'm just taking it all in, okay?
Fair point.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I just showed up today. All right. So yeah, you guys go back up, and you see that Dane is still working there, and Amira is now up, and not passed out anymore, and so is Horvin. They're kind of like just sitting, off to the side. You notice them as you're walking by. They don't really say anything to you guys. Adonis lets you know he's going to stick around and help the rest of the wounded. and that Lampos, you still can have his 30 gold. Um, and
I look to the other two, and I'll be like, we'll split it between all of us. We all helped out.
Thank you very much.
what a good
Oh,
guy.
what a guy.
So, as you know, you head over to the temple to meet with Misfortune. Um, you see a little goblin walking the other way on the bridge, and he looks up at you and he goes, "Hmm," and then just keeps walking, and that's the interaction he gives you.
I look at Humar. I was like, I can't be certain, but I think that goblin was checking you out.
Well, I do look pretty roughed up.
I don't think you should go to the hospital. Like, the rough and tumble thing is really working for your appeal, Humor.
I'd say you're right, but physically cannot feel my left side, so I'm gonna say no.
Humor, I don't know how many times I've told you. Sex appeal above all. It doesn't matter how you feel inside. It matters how you look outside. I feel like you're not even listening when I give you these sermons.
I'm just walking away from him.
So
I mean, rare feels. I mean, it's all about the looks, the ladies, the glam. We got it going on. So
See, I look at Chip. I'm like, he gets it. He gets it, Humor. Why don't
I'm glad someone finally gets you, Lampos, and I continue walking away.
I give this muscular, huge man with actual sex appeal like a confident nod that I don't deserve? Like, you get it. And then I just midget step away from him.
So yeah,
I-
you. Oh,
this is like maybe not really sure about his own sexuality because anything goes.
We're getting into the psychology of everything.
I like it.
You know, what stays in Bilgewater usually gets infected. That's what they say.
What the hell?
I mean, he's not wrong. um. So yeah, you guys go in, and Misfortune is standing there, pretty much just waiting for you. She knew you'd be coming, seeing as the fog dissipated recently. She greets you and thanks you very much, and comes over to you with the reward, and says and asks you what it was. What was causing this whole thing?
Well, we got some Sierra Mist
Bit of a
going
weird-
on.
Sierra Mist.
Lampos, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, we have some Sahara mist going on.
There.
Have you ever? There was actually the ghost ship that we were going for. It was piloted by this captain that seemed like he had a huge vendetta. He wanted to come back. He said his name was Captain Landros. Does that mean anything to you?
Landros. No, but Ledros maybe. Yes.
Am I saying the name wrong?
Yes.
I think it was Landros.
One. That's the guy.
Oh, it was Ledros.
No,
it was,
I'm pretty sure you're thinking Ledros. I don't know any Landroses. I just put it in the chat for you.
Thank you.
And oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's one of the commanders of the Shadow Isles. He's usually what causes these issues. He's been charged with the capture and the conquering of Bilgewater for the Shadow Isles, and he's tried many times and failed many times. We've been able to keep him at bay. This is definitely one of the strongest attempts he's ever made. But I thank you for sending him back to the shadows he came from, and putting that ship right back where it belonged. So yeah, here's your 30 gold each. So,
Woohoo!
120 gold. Split it as you will.
Beautiful.
She does give it to you in 4 bags. of evenly matched 30.
Thank you.
I open up the 30 from Adonis, who didn't want it, and I split it 3 ways, so we each get 10.
Aw, so you each get 40 gold.
Cute.
Roughly, how many 4 for 4s will that get me at Wendy's here?
Wendy's.
Sorry, I mean Wendellin's.
Oh, Wendellin's. Yeah, Wendellin's. Yeah, the old lady's place, right?
Yeah, the cute. She has that redheaded daughter, a little creepy. Yeah,
What's wrong with redheads?
nothing if they're not creepy, but
Don't make me pull out shock and awe on you again.
I don't need that.
Contrary to popular belief, we redheads do have souls.
I completely forgot I was talking to a redhead.
Redheads in Bilgewater dock causing a ruckus.
You're right. I'm sorry, Big Red. I don't know where my mind was at with that comment. I'm just hangry.
Well, Wendellin's would love to serve you, and I'm sure you could get quite a bit at Wendellin's for the 40 gold you just acquired for yourself. Why didn't that panda want his stuff? Did he die out there?
No. He's fine.
No, okay. He didn't seem like much of a fighter. Big guy, but
Non-for-profit panda.
no, I like that kind of panda.
I gotta ask. The Shadow Isles that keep attacking here. Are they always ghosts? Because this is the first time I've seen ghosts, and you're kind of making it sound like ghosts are a regular occurrence here. So is this a freak of nature thing, or is this kind of standard for Bilgewater?
It happens, every so often. Every 4 or 5 years. Surprised
Okay.
you haven't. What, did you sleep through all the other ones or something?
I have.
I'm not around here.
Yeah,
I
this
actually
guy's
moved
got an
here.
excuse. This guy right here's got an excuse.
Oh gosh.
She put down.
I think she was pointing down at me, which didn't make Lampos feel great.
No, below me is Chip.
Oh.
Yeah,
In the chat, I don't know what you're seeing. So
yeah.
Not to break up conversation, but hospital? Doctors?
Yeah. I mean, go right across the bridge back to the crew over there. You have Dane.
Delphine, maybe.
Dane is a pretty capable patcher-upper, and that little goblin that you probably ran into on the way, he's a pretty good healer himself, too. His name's Unk, and if you're ever looking for, work in the area, he's always got crazy things to do. So give him a chat. But also, you guys proved pretty good. If you're not interested in working for him, you might be able to help me find someone. Could give you a ticket to the, Midtown.
Ticket to the gun show. Speaking of work, we passed a sign earlier with your name all over it. You have a lot of jobs that you've been searching for.
Yeah, of course. The bounties.
I mean, if it's just the citizens helping out.
Yeah, anyone who can help out, they can get the rewards that are listed on the bounties.
So there's no sense of like law and order. It's just if a citizen want to help out, they just chime in for you.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. We do have our guards that take care of things, and but for the most part, we like to keep our own safe. Those who get out of line, the rest of us put them back in line.
Well, line them up because you're gonna see it's a lot easier to get on the line than it is to get off.
I agree with that. All aboard the train, on the line. I'm right behind this guy, physically. And I.
Down.
I'm outnumbered, so I guess I'm in too.
All right. Sure. I mean, so you'd like to go find this Tobias Felix guy for me?
To buy a who?
Tobias Felix.
Is that
I
a
don't know who
tobacco?
Tobias Felix.
Oh, he's he's always found in the gambling dens up in the midtown parts of the world. He and his friends are always causing cons everywhere, and he's kind of gone a little too far, gone in too deep, and I need to have a chat with him.
Okay, I've seen a lot of gangster plays. So when you say I need to have a chat with him, is that like you chatting with him, or is that your firearms chatting with his face?
A broken kneecap is what it is.
Oh yeah, he saw the plays too. Yeah.
Do you always talk to your superiors in this way?
Only the ones that I respect very much.
Well, let's just say you don't. That part of the job isn't a need to know.
Okay. Well, hopefully, if we do more work for you, maybe one day I could be in the need to know.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. You guys got potential. You might got some other. You might have some other problems though.
Humar grabs Lampos and Chip and just starts dragging them towards the door. Like, okay, let's freaking go. Let's see, for God's sake, let's go. He's like waiting next to the door, like.
Oh yeah. Before anything else, we're gonna go heal. We'll talk. We'll be in touch. I'll have my people talk to your people. We'll meet up at the park around town.
Okay, sounds good to me. What's your name again?
You can call me whatever. Sorry, that's a habit. You can call me Lampos.
Lampos. Okay. I'll see you around, Lampos. You know where to find me.
Yeah, usually where the action's at. So that's what I like about you.
Bye.
Good time. Lampos is used to that.
God. Just grabs Lampos' face. Humar just grabs his face and just starts dragging him. Like, okay.
I'll see you later.
And yeah, she slams the door behind. Just as she's closing it, you hear her let out a big like, whew, like what is it like? You know, that kind of like finally they're gone kind of thing.
I knock again.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She opens the door with both pistols, right like this, and says, "Walk away."
Where did you say Uncle was staying again?
He'll be helping healing on the other side of the bridge. Maybe he'll patch you up.
Oh, nice.
And she shoots right in between your feet.
Is that Teak? Okay, we're gone. Bye.
All right.
I look at Humar and the many places where he's bleeding from, and I'm like, I think this Unk guy, we've heard his name dropped a couple times. He apparently has some healing. He can probably stop you from bleeding all into your beautiful beard, Humar. So, Chip, how are you feeling on a scale from 1 to 10?
Like a 2.
Oh, I thought that number was going to be higher.
Really bad.
Yeah, maybe we should go see this Unk guy and ask him to patch us up a little bit.
Unk the Funk? We get him.
Yeah, Unk the Hunk.
Hold him down and make him heal us.
See, Chip Rare gets my negotiation tactics. This is a dream from heaven.
Where's Adonis? I need some like calmness in this group with these two like musclers. Like, ah!
Yeah,
Okay.
Adonis, where are you? Calling Adonis.
We're looking over and he's just leading, like he's leading like a hot yoga.
Unfortunately, he's not. But I was
Okay,
hoping.
so
He's on the bridge by the pile of bodies, right?
Yes, he is. He's helping out. He's
He's
helping out with the pile of bodies. That's now been spread out and it's a little more organized.
Wait, when you describe them as pile of bodies, are they dead?
No, no. Just kidding. It's more like it's more like a lineup. It's more like a lineup of bodies on the ground.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
The chalk outline guy, just like.
Yeah.
It's the kids that came over and just started drawing lines around them. They're like, get out of here.
Adonis's job is to just put nice white blankets over all of them, so they're very cool.
Yeah.
Nice and big then.
I mean, there are a few blanketed bodies over there, but
Oh,
not too many. Don't feel bad. I mean, it happens. People live, people die. These things happen.
I'd feel bad if you were
That's
alive
what,
and then
that's a random guy walking by saying that with like a blanket.
Wait, Chip, I heard you say something, but that rude man interrupted you when you walked by. What were you saying?
I said, imagine if you were one of the living people, just like huddled in there with all the others. It would be awful.
That's so dark. Like you're just lying down, you're like, I think we're gonna be fine. You look to the left, and it's just. We need hospitals in this world, but yeah, I
Over there.
yeah, I stuck on over to where Unk was directed to be.
All right.
Man.
Yeah. So
Cover it.
you see Unk and Dane and Adonis kind of talking about who to pointing at bodies and that like not dead bodies but just bodies, and who needs like they're talking about who it needs like what treatments and what kind of things they need to do to get them back up. Yeah, and they're just kind of like grouped up as three talking to one another.
I immediately just step in front of us and I go, "Excuse me, docs," and I point towards one of Chip Rare's wounds because he got struck by the ghost blade, and I imagine that leaves like a gnarly wound.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like nasty. It's pretty nasty.
Is there like ghost residue?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like it's like that purplish bluish like kind of like just kind of like glowing out of it.
Okay, in that case, I point towards. I go, "Excuse me, does this look infected to you?"
Looks necrotic.
Yeah.
Unk reaches up and grabs his arm and pulls him down to his level, like just like he's a goblin, so he's pretty short. Just like grabs onto your hand and like pulls you down to look at it. Make like a let's see, make a dex save to like react fast enough because he like surprised you.
We're at 13.
Yeah, no, he completely catches you off guard, and you like get right down on his level, and he looks at it and he goes, "Interesting. I wonder." And he like reaches into his like little pouch that he has on his side and kind of just like, not that one. That's the one. And he like pours like a little vial filled with like a powder, not even a liquid, onto it, and it starts to like fizzle up, and then just like fully heals. Like when it stops fizzling, it's just like completely gone. Goes, okay. And he like pulls out a notepad and just starts like jotting something into it, and he like lets you go. Like,
Can I roll a perception check to see if I can see what he's jotting?
sure, yeah.
Oh,
Can I roll a stealth check to see if I could swipe that powder?
Like when like one maybe like one another one that's on his pouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Sleight of hand.
Or if he's not looking, just. Oh, I got a. Hold on 1 second. I got a 10. It's not very good.
okay. I got a nat 20 on my perception, which is what I thought was a waste. But now they're at this juncture. If I see Chip Rare going for that, I feel like I'm a sly enough guy to like want to help him out with this heist because I've definitely helped people steal shit before, and it might be instinctual. Would I have time to like be like, "Oh, what's that over there?" Or like be like, "Oh, what are you writing, buddy?" To like draw his attention away from the fact that he's being thieved.
Oh, sure, yeah. And I was gonna say you get it anyway, but yes. And he'll turn to you and say, "Oh, these notes here," and he'll like hold them up to you, and he's like pointing to it, and he's just like talking. Roll an intelligence save to see if you can even understand what he's saying.
My not strong suit. You doing me dirty, Pat. I mean, DM. Oh, look at that. We got ourselves a sweet 11.
Yeah, you kind of get like maybe every other. No, not even like maybe every like fourth word is a word you understand, and the words are written in Goblin, so the things he's pointing to are you have no clue what they say, and
Okay.
so you can't even get any messages from that. But what you can gather, it's a powder from back where he's from, and that he's not from here. That's all you get out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In an attempt to not look like an idiot, he goes, "Are you telling me that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, which is the only fact Lamppost knows scientifically?"
He's gonna look at you.
This guy doesn't know about mitochondria.
Do you mean midichlorian? Just kidding. Yes. um. Yes. I mean that's not anything but what I said, but uh,
I know I extrapolated.
he's gonna just pat you on the back, and he's gonna go to like work on someone else. He's gonna, as he does that, he's gonna look at Humar and go, "You look pretty rough. Let me just."
It just gives me a lollipop. God
Where's? I could have sworn I had another one.
damn it, Chip!
Do you say that?
No, I don't.
It's not like I don't have it for you.
Who's Chip?
No, I don't say that because I didn't
Oh.
do
Oh.
any rolls to see if I saw it or not. It's
Well,
probably just like swaying in place.
Let me see. Well, that one doesn't look so bad. Maybe something else could help you. Hey, Adonis, help this one out. You got the stuff for that one. And Adonis will come over to you and be like, "Oh, hey, Humar. Here you go." And he's gonna start patching you up, just like regular first aid stuff to patch you up.
It's so awkward when you see your friends at work. I not to be the squeaky wheel here, but I am also halfway to death. So Adonis, can you first aid me too? Take my pulse.
Sweet. What? I'm working here. I gotta fix up Humar, alright?
Yeah, well, okay, fine. You're right. Good point. I'll wait. Are you done? All right, fine. I'll be patient. I'm sorry. Okay.
Touching things and moving things around.
Alright, after like about 5 minutes of you being impatient, he like finally turns around and goes, "Alright, what do you need now?"
I show him a splinter in my thumb, and I go, "This is my shooting finger, and there's a lot."
He's gonna grab your thumb, and he's gonna move really fast with his mouth open like he's gonna bite it, like panda bite. And he's just gonna, with perfect precision, bite onto the splinter and rip it out with his teeth.
You're not gonna believe me, but the barmaid at the Brazen Hydra did the same exact thing.
Is she the one who put the splinter there?
No, that was the guy that threw a flagon at me. I didn't catch his name.
How about these real injuries? And he's gonna like poke the one that's like on your arm,
I wince and I go, "Yeah, that too."
and then he'll start to help you there. What's this? Oh, thank you so much for gifting a sub for me there. Stop usernaming me.
Woohoo!
And it looks like we have Viral with us now, or Kurai as it were. So we'll kind of catch him up. We'll take a brief respite while I catch him up real quick if he can hear me.
Is he one of the dead people on the ground?
If he wants to be an undead, by all means, he's our guest.
I kind of love that.
Yeah. He just like, I'm all right, guys.
I'm not dead. I'm happy.
Think I'm gonna go for a walk.
You'll be down in a moment.
All right. Let's let him speak now, guys. All right. Who are you, sir? Or lady?
Good. Hi, how you doing? I'm going out. Hold on. Hello, I just kind of joined in. I was not informed I was going to be speaking. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, well, it's D&D, so I figured if you'd
Yeah.
want to just jump in as like a random NPC, you can.
I can be a random NPC. I better be a bard then, because that's like the best role, right?
Yes, I'm 100% in on that because our bard is away right now.
Are you okay with
So
being a bard who is recently dead and is going to come to life underneath a white sheet?
he wants you
You
to.
want me to be a zombie bard?
Azar? A little bit, yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
so
that's pretty dope.
so yeah, right now they're kind of like in a triage area where they're after a pretty hefty ghost fight, and there's some dead bodies with some blankets over them.
Huh. Like I wasn't dead in the first place. What? I was just pretending to be dead so they would leave me alone, you know? I got dragged into this. I didn't know what was happening. They were just like, "Hey, come with us." I'm like, "Okay," and they all died. All right, there's
I hear a person mumbling underneath a sheet.
Just
And that's
talking
what
to
he-
himself.
He's like, I didn't mean to get into this. All right, I was just following people. I go up to Humor. I was like, two things. One, I think that body's alive. Two, that's fucking hilarious. I think they should come with us. Are you on board with it? Are you on board with it? All right. And I go and I rip the sheet back and I go, good morning.
I mean, hi, how are you?
You know, I've had worse days, surprisingly. How are you? What?
Wait, you're actually real?
Yeah, Humor, slap me.
Smack.
Oh God, fuck yeah. There's easier ways to test that, but yeah, we're real.
So sorry, I've been under these sheets for quite a while. I thought you were just another figment of my imagination right now.
I'm afraid to ask, but how long do you think you've been under those sheets for?
Oh, give or take 3-5 days.
You know, it's hard to tell time when it's dark, so I completely understand. I literally saw the sheet get placed on him maybe 15 minutes prior.
Mm-hmm.
But I go, 3 to 5 days. That sounds about right. All right. So tell us about yourself. What's your name and what do you do? What's about you? Are you a fighter? Are you a music guy? What do you like to do?
Humar's gonna help him up because otherwise we're just talking to someone lying on the ground.
Well, I go by Kudai, and I am a traveling singer.
Oh, nice. What do you play an instrument or are the old pipes your only instrument?
I usually have a lute with me, but currently mine is gone. Oh, sorry, that's fun.
The loot seems to be there.
I look at Humar and Chip. I'm like, this guy has a fucking ghost lute.
You just see Unk, who's a little goblin, by the way, lean in and go, "Ghost loot? Interesting." And he's just gonna start jotting into his notebook again.
Oh god.
Is he like your story writer? Is he gonna tell the tale of you guys?
You know, we actually don't have anyone that's gonna tell the tale of us, but the position's open.
That's to do.
Like, hey, you write it, I sing it.
Okay. The first song we're gonna write is called "Toss Some Gold to Your Travelers." It's not a ripoff, I promise.
You come up with a theme song for Chip Rare? You need like an entrance theme.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I want to.
It's like whenever you enter a building, it just plays out of nowhere.
Out of your ghost.
My ghost lute.
Even when you're gone, the loot fruit follows us.
What's the matter, puppy?
Yeah, I look at you guys. I was like, I like this guy even more. If by the end of this we can get like a badass riff for Chip Rare out of this, that's worth a tag along for me for sure. Are you guys? I look at Chip. I was like, how bad do you want that theme song?
I mean, he does know where we're going, though, right? I mean, I don't want to drag him along to his death.
I think he thought he was already dead, so I don't know if that's a consequence.
That's a great outlook for life.
I'm already dead.
I talk directly to Kurai, and I say, "Do you want to tag along with us for a little bit? You probably need to, get your circulation back after being dead for 3 to 5 days."
Yeah, I'll come along. Why not? It sounds like fun. Where are we going?
Oh yeah, the plot. I turn back to.
Yeah, but plot's always second nature for Lampos. He cares about
So
having a
true.
good time. That's all. Making new
I-
friends.
Yeah, with cool ghost instruments, it's important.
And drunk ladies.
No, I know.
Speaking of them wenches.
Yeah. Oh man, I can tell you about a girl. She was perfect. And then Humar knocked her unconscious. So you win some, you lose some.
And that time he lost him.
Lampos feels a tapping on his back.
I turn.
It's Amira, and she goes, I think we have some clearing up to hash out here.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, you guys, this is my girlfriend, by the way.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
Do you not?
I-
Wait, what?
I just, you vaguely familiar, you guys. It was my birthday, and I was in the Brazen Hydra,
Yeah.
and I was on top of the crowd, which I had never even heard of before, but I think it was you. And he points at Chip Rare, and we were on top of the crowd, and then everything went dark, and now I'm here on this bridge. I've never been this high up in my life. It's kind of scary from up here.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm stunned silent as Amira mistook me, the one that she was dancing with Chip Rare. I'm too silent to interrupt, so this is Chip's time to swoop in.
He's too shy. He turns his camera off.
He's a confident boyfriend.
So what are you doing around these parts? Are you just wandering around looking for lampposts?
I woke up here. I thought you guys might know, because you're the last people I really remember talking to.
Yeah.
So, you know what you need to do? You need to get in line by the Panda Man, and once he's checked you out, then you can join the rest of us.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. Maybe I'll see you guys at the Brazen Hydra again. And she's just gonna scratch her head and walk away towards Adonis.
Now I feel bad for dropping her.
I look at Chip Rare and I'm just like, treat her right.
Okay, so we had two options. We had the goblin that we were supposed to talk to about possible jobs, and then Misfortune. We also had some possible jobs for us. She said something about Tobias. Did we take that job, or are we still figuring out if we're gonna take that or not? Lampo started charming her, so I got lost in if we actually took that job or not.
No, I didn't tell her outright yet because that seemed like it seemed like we should have done some little stuff first. So I look at Unk, like actually no, I talk to Humor and I go, now I think that it's gonna take a little bit of time before she needs us again in such a big way. So just to fill the time, I think we should try to find a couple little things to do. Maybe make some names for ourselves. That way, when the next big opportunity comes up, she comes to us again.
Okay, let's talk to Unk then.
All right. Hey, Unk, do you? We don't. Where'd you come from? Because
Oh,
I don't understand your notes, but I know there was plenty that there's no way I could have understood. So, where are you from in the world? Like, are you from out west?
oh, honestly, I don't know where here is, so I don't know what direction I'm from, but I can tell you I'm from the city Fartston. But my family's currently in Belcherville. So
We almost went Belchertown.
I so I, I don't even think those things exist here. From my studies around here, this is nothing like where I'm from.
You know, I think that's part of the charm of Bilgewater. It's very rustic and unique.
Oh no, I've been to a few of other of these cities here and there in this world, but I'm fairly certain that I am not in my world. You see, I started making, and he just starts going off on this thing where you just don't understand a single thing that he's talking about anymore, and then he just like after about like 10 minutes of talking, he stops and just looks at you for like a reply.
Yep.
Listen, just call it day drinking. The rest of us do it, Joe. It's okay if you don't remember where you are.
Clearly you
I-
don't. Clearly you don't understand. But if you could just help me, I have a few things that I'm just trying to get home back to my family, and maybe we can come to a mutual agreement where you can have some cool stuff that I find here. 'Cause I don't want to really bring anything from here back to my world. I think that could mess up with some of the space time continuum and all that. So don't just. I'll leave everything that belongs here here.
Yeah, here. I hear you too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was listening.
Okay. So let's go. And he's gonna lead you to his place. So you back down the spirally stairs, basically roads, and through like an alleyway here and down a street there. And he's literally talking your ear off about things you don't understand the entire time. And then you get to his little shop, and it just like there's just a sign on the door that says Unk's Junks, and you come in and it's like this disorganized shop of just a bunch of things. There's like no organization at all. There's just like random like leather boots there, and so just all these like random stuff just everywhere. Swords and daggers, armoires, uh, mirrors, just everything. There's even a case with jewelry.
Uncle, where did you find all this stuff? Because like I imagine, especially as like a poor bloke that grew up in Bilgewater, that just seeing all this nice menagerie of things is probably shocking to Lampos, honestly.
Yeah, it definitely would be, especially because a lot of this stuff is like very expensive stuff that you wouldn't normally find here, especially in this part of Bilgewater. He's just gonna look at you and he's gonna say, "Oh, I found it. Like, I'm a goblin. I scavenge for things and I put things together and make things. A lot of this stuff I just put together and just the right way, I guess. I kind of learn things real fast."
Sorry, I think a ghost is trying to print something out in this one.
The ghost Luke
Print
has
out.
become a ghost
Print,
printer.
print out.
Is
What?
that Ledros? He's
Led
back.
Ledros? I don't see anybody.
I go, well, that's really awesome and very brave of you. Do you have any sort of security system in here?
Right now, it's you guys.
I look at Chip Rare with the most irony I can muster. I was like, "Oh, we're your security. We're gonna protect your valuables."
I mean, you guys seem trustworthy.
Yeah, we're trustworthy, all right.
What, do you have something in your eye?
Yeah, I do. Sorry, it's dusty in here. I'm surprised you didn't invent a duster yet. But
Are you lying or are you telling the truth? Do you intend to rob from him? Because
Oh,
that's
God,
gonna be
no.
okay. I was gonna say because that would be a deception.
no, Lamppost supports small business.
Okay, that's very kind of him.
Yeah. Fucking ghosts. Yeah, I go. So, what do you said you had some things for us to do? What do you got for us that we can do for you? I know we don't know you that well, so maybe we should start small and short just to make sure we understand each other before we do anything too big.
I think you're right. Small and short. That's like me.
Me too. I give him eye level high five.
And yeah, it was like he says this in the most awkward way, but he looks at you for approval and laughter because he's trying to joke with you.
Yeah.
Um,
I pick up on someone trying to make a joke and I politely laugh.
And Humar's just not gonna be laughing. He's just gonna be straight faced, like shaking
All
his
in
head.
agreement in the most awkward way.
yeah, his charisma is a 7, by the way. Just to put that out there. He's not very good at this social stuff. He's gonna say, yeah, okay, a little, something little, something small. And he's gonna he's gonna like run over to his desk or like the counter, and he's gonna shuffle through papers. He's gonna, here we go. And he's going to, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. And he's gonna show you. I gotta find the right one.
We all.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
Lamppost is deep.
I love how Unk has a to-do list.
There we go. He's going to show you this here to-do list, and he's gonna point. Let's see. I could really, I need this. I just need more to know about this land. And there's this headband that my friend Ted, up in Kenniel, he has this for me, and he sent me a message saying that I could have it. Could you pick it up for me?
Yeah, how far away is Kenyal from here?
It's 5 days by train or 10 days by horse.
You have anything easier on the gas mileage, or is this?
Well, no, don't worry about the cost of the train. I'll pay for half of it. It'll be real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay, cool.
it's 50 round trip. If you want to only go halfway and come back and walk back, then I'll pay the whole thing. I'll pay the 25.
Listen, Master Mogul, I kind of meant that we would do something a little more local around here. That'll take up as much gold as we just got for literally punching a fucking ghost back into the subterranean lane. So I don't know if we want to spend that much on a train.
He's gonna go like this to you and lean in close. He's gonna say, "Trust me. I'll make it worth your while."
The last time someone told me that, I was itchy downstairs for a month.
He's gonna go into a back room, and he's going to you're gonna hear him like shuffling around some stuff, and he's gonna come back in with this firearm that you've never seen before, but it just like looks like something that you would want, like you really really want it, and he's gonna be like, well, okay, and he's just gonna put it on the shelf, and then he's gonna go back in there, and then he's gonna come out, and he's gonna be holding something that looks just like a championship belt, and he's just gonna hang that up on the wall, and he's gonna go back in, and he's going to come out, and he's gonna be holding this axe that's almost the size of him when he comes out, and he's gonna put that on a table, and then he's gonna kind of look at Kurai, and he's gonna go, "Ghost loot guy." And he's gonna go back in there, and he's gonna just search, and he's just gonna go, "No loot, sorry, but hey, I got this," and he's just gonna like hold up like it's like a little metal like pot, and he's gonna be like, "It makes noise," and he's gonna hit it, and he's gonna come out and put it down.
Perfect.
Okay, I go, tell you what, we'll take the job on the condition
Yep.
that you give us the belt, the axe, and the firearm as a down payment.
Hey, how about the pot? What the hell?
No, trust me. And I got a plan.
All right. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I think I can let that happen.
But that backfired. Oh. I thought he was going to say no, and I was going to go, fine, just the pot. All right. Wait, let me renegotiate. And the pot.
Now you're asking for a bit much. That pot's worth a lot.
How much is that pot worth?
You know, let's just see if you can even get this thing back to me first. If you can't, and then you know, I'll reimburse the rest of the train ride for you. How about that?
Okay. But can I try one thing? I go, listen, I know you didn't know this, but my friend Kurai, he's he actually his first friend was a pot. And it's not every day that you get to meet a friend again that you thought you lost and then just have it ripped away so callously. I don't know if we can do business with such a man. Just it would be a great favor to me if you would just even loan him the pot for this journey.
I don't know if you can. I'm really bad at showing what number I rolled. There it is. I think maybe,
2.
Yeah, there we go. I rolled a 2. Yeah, he believes you. You don't even
know about Sir Bangs a lot.
Yeah, all right. I think I can add the pot in there. Yeah, I can add the pot in there.
Thanks. Thank you.
Single tear goes down Kurai's.
All right, perfect. All right, cool. I'm glad we can be so honest with each other.
Yeah, and Ted's a good guy. He'll look after you. He's up in Kenneal, and he's gonna give you each, you know, half of basically a one-way ticket to Kenneal. He's like,
Okay.
I got 5 of these things, but here, you guys, there's 4 of you, so here's 4 of them.
Okay, cool. Wait, when he says half, so he just gave us 25 gold and the items?
No, you don't have the items yet. He wants you to get back with the.
You have to do the work.
Yeah, you have to
get
do the work to
reward.
get the items. What do you think this is? So yeah, he sees you reaching for it, and he slaps your hand and says, "I need my headband first." Also, he has no hair, so you don't know why he needs a headband.
Oh, I was like, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
That's how we learn about Unk. Just like minute by minute, we notice new things.
Huh, he's bald.
He has no eyes.
Headband.
Shine bright like a diamond.
What was that, Chip?
I said maybe it's more of a waistband for him than a headband.
Could
Oh,
be.
man.
True.
Maybe.
I don't want to see him use it. Pelvic thrust to activate.
Oh no, too far. Okay, let's leave.
All right.
This is why you work here.
The Hawkeye gets it.
So when is the train?
There should be one leaving not too long from now. You better hurry. It's gonna be up in the Midtown.
Cue action shot of us running to the train at the very last minute. All aboard! And the steam going. We're like,
How come I'm the only one running? I'm not even one of you guys.
What's happening?
Sorry.
Yeah.
His little tiny feet, his little dwarven feet, just like go as fast as possible.
Yeah, you know, Unk leads you to where it is, and you know he lets you guys basically into Midtown because typically people from down below aren't just allowed all willy-nilly up into Midtown. Brings you over to the train station and sees you off, and you're aboard the train. And you know it's one of those trains where there's the little like carts with the benches and the table in it. Yeah, there's. What would you like to do on this train?
The first thing I want to do
Yep.
is I want to hear Kurai play the pot.
He doesn't
You
have
don't
the pot
a
yet.
I thought that was
Part-
the down payment. He got the pot first.
No!
No.
You're the worst negotiator.
Wait a minute. I am a great negotiator. He deprived him of his old childhood friend.
No, he now gets the pot when we get there, when we come back with the headband.
That's not a reward. You can hang out with him later. Oh, fine. Okay. Sorry, I tried to
It's
get.
called incentive. Businessman Lampos.
That's what they call me. I go. Sorry. I have egg on my face. I misunderstood the room.
You know, as you guys are just about to finish the argument, one of the cars opens up their little door and they go, "Pipe down! We're trying to sleep. Don't you know it's late?" Closes it. It's the middle of the day.
So what? Interesting.
And then
They owls?
they slam it shut. You didn't see who they were. They did it so fast.
Okay.
I go into the hallway, open and go. Pipe down. We're trying to sleep. I close it.
Their thing, the one
Yeah,
that just
they
opened up.
Yeah, because they yelled at me.
You just
You're gonna-
they just yell
gonna
back. The
be-
second it opens, they're yelling back, so they don't hear what you say. That's
Oh,
Yeah.
then I close and I go, oh, fucking Karens.
God.
So, anyone have a deck of cards?
Yeah, we have a deck of cards.
that.
Yeah, I have a deck of cards.
Okay. I swear I said nothing to him about a deck of cards.
Really?
Yes, I said nothing to him about a deck of cards.
Because we all have a.
we do have a deck of cards.
I told them they were gonna need a deck of cards. That's funny. He's just this is Nostradamus, don't you know?
God. I'm having a hard time believing you that wasn't planned.
I swear.
You should zoosh.
Yeah. So, anyone have a deck of cards? He asks. We can continue. Sorry for interrupting.
We all take cards out of our pocket and hold it up to him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well then, that's convenient.
I don't know if you need a full deck though.
I think mine should be a full deck.
It's okay. I never play with the full deck, anyways.
I'm usually a half deck man myself.
I have a deck of cards too.
Very nice.
I
Ah,
have
she
the
looks
pros on
familiar.
my
That's
deck.
weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
So, does anyone else think it's strange that minutes ago we had our own like we were doing our own thing, and now we're on a mystical train ride? Like life happens fast in Bilgewater, doesn't it?
In Bridgewater.
You gotta pay attention.
Train water.
You might miss it.
I hope we get to have a detective case on this train.
Murder mystery party.
Murder mystery. I mean, I will contribute nothing, but I want to have it happen.
All right. So what does the train cart look like?
You know Harry Potter.
Are we going to Hogwarts? Oh my god.
It's a train like that, but like it's going
Okay.
through like this like plains, and every once in a while it goes through like small little towns, but never stops at any of them.
Just like the real MBTA.
Yeah,
Do,
yeah.
do we get the cart lady?
If she comes around every once in a while, if she comes around asking you what foods you want, you know, it's
Off seasons.
you know.
Do you have anything from Wendelin?
Specific car that has like a dining room in it that we can go to sit down and eat.
There
is it
there is like that's like kind of up towards the front. Yeah, that's kind of up towards the front. There is one. There's a cost to get into it though. If you're not in the front, if you're in the back of the train, there's a cost to get into it. If you're in the front of the train, it's like first class, second class.
That's usually where the mystery happens. We got to get in there, all right?
You know what? I know you're new to the group, but I feel like I've known you my whole life. I think you might be right.
Lamppost, show some leg.
But,
Lamppost doesn't wear pants, so he's always showing leg.
Show more. Got to get that thigh gap.
He just lifts up his fur, like Tom and Jerry when they just like have the fur that acts as cloth, and they just like lift up their fur. Show
I
bare
pull up my fur leg and I reveal like perfectly honed calves. I poke my head out of the train cart and I just observe because Lampos has never been on a train before and he's playing it cool, but his inner child is just going bananas.
Yeah. So I mean, it just kind of looks like almost like a hallway in like an apartment, except they're like sliding doors, you know, like on these carts. And at the end of each one, you know, you look this way, look that way. There's like just sliding doors that open up the other way into another cart. You see every once in a while someone will like walk up there and go in and, you know, pay the guy to go in because you're in that first car. The next car over is that restaurant one. And you know, you see someone go in and you see there's kind of a hustle and bustle going on in there. And yeah, that's what you see.
But yeah, I lean back in and I whisper over to Kurai and the crew and I go, I do think the party's happening up there. So if there was going to be a murder mystery, I think it's in that direction.
That's what I'm saying. We got to get inside.
Yeah, but there's only one problem: is we're flat. We're not broke, actually. We just got paid. It's payday. I, with that realization, my guy does like a full sprints to the front and he goes, "How much to get in?"
That'll be 3 gold to get in.
I go back and I go, "It's a little pricey." Can you guys think of any good hijinks? Any ways to sneak by without having to pay?
We can cause a distraction.
Grab him by the throat and be like, "We're coming in."
Hold on, Chip. I can't hear you when you're drinking while you're talking. What was that?
I said we should just grab them by the throat and say the 4 of us are coming in, whether you like it or not.
All right, I like that as a plan.
Correct.
I think that's a definitely good thing to keep in the bottom of the roster.
I feel like we don't want to be the cause of the murder mystery.
You know, I've never done a murder mystery from the murderer side before.
Wait a second. I did it?
Left
I
us
was the
sus.
butler.
I say we vote him off.
Oh my god.
I look at Kudai with your ghost loot and I go, "Wait, can you strum that ghost loot one more time?"
Maybe?
All right. We can pretend to be a band and we can be the entertainment for the front crew. Because I don't know if you do. Humar has great pipes and Chip Rare. I feel like you have great rhythm.
Hmm.
No.
You know how you rhythmically punch people? Do that, except like
Punch.
yeah,
That I could.
The walls.
yeah, acoustic.
Well,
I don't know if people like me banging on their tables while they're eating.
Wait, there's only one way to find out. That's the funniest thing I can imagine doing. I think it's foolproof. Do you guys want to try that, or do you guys want to try something else?
I feel like our plans don't fill up the entire cup.
You know what? Exactly. We're gonna be cup half full about it. We're gonna go full steam ahead.
oh god.
If it's half full, how do we go full steam?
Oh, God.
At most, we can go like half steam, you know?
Fine, we're like a latte level steam. We're not full steam. Minutely steamed. So I go back up to the guy that charged 3 gold. I look behind me. Is my band there?
Are they?
I'll follow.
I'll follow.
Humar's just gonna be behind everyone, just like, okay, another antic the lamppost is doing. Just go along with it. You usually get money out of it. Just sighs.
Okay, perfect. Hold on. Let me look up songs by Train. I have an idea.
Oh my
What?
god.
I only know Drops of Jupiter. Okay, there we go. All right. I go up to the guy again, and I go, "I'm sorry, I don't think I said it clearly. We're actually the entertainment. We're a famous band called Train, which is a band that performs only on trains. It's a very niche thing, but we're very popular. You didn't know that we were going to be here today?"
No, let me... he's roll for, deception.
Oh, you walked into the wrong house for that. 12, but luckily, I'm +4 in deception, 16. If that doesn't get, I will burn an inspiration.
You know, I don't see anything about that, but there's...
You never heard his songs? Drops of Jupiter, Save Me San Francisco,
Are there songs?
Bulletproof Frittata? You've never heard these before?
No, but I can't... I mean, there's no entertainment in there right now, so I guess... yeah, go ahead right in. Here, and it's gonna give you, like, badges that saying that you can go in there. And give each of you one of those badges, and you're in.
All right, first thing I'm looking for is the richest person in the room.
Sure. Give me a perception.
Oh, hold up. Let me get my thing up. I apologize if you hear lots of noise.
It's just a ghost loop.
You're tuning it.
I rolled a 1.
All right.
You picked the poorest person in the room.
That'd be us.
Yeah, I was gonna. I was just gonna say, you take a look and you see lampposts.
Ow.
Well,
I'm
we're screwed.
I see him looking at me, and I'm like, "Why? What you looking at me?"
I wanted to check to see if I know anybody in the room.
Okay. Yeah, perception as well.
Oh damn, we're in trouble. We might as well just turn back now. 8.
No, you don't recognize anyone, but there is a couple that catches your eye that's sitting at a table in the corner. They're pretty nice. What?
Where the food is coming out from? Is there a door or like another train car where it's coming from?
Yeah, every once in a while you'll see from the next train car ahead, you'll see like someone come in with like a tray of food or drinks, and they'll like sit it
Okay.
down on a table and go back in. What was
Let me
that?
go over to that.
Oh, okay. You gonna go over to that door?
Hi, Chip. So what about this couple?
Yeah. So they're just sitting at the table, and they're just kind of, they're not really even talking to each other. They're just kind of like looking around.
Humar's gonna go over and introduce himself.
That go.
What
What does Humar's like initiation conversation sound like?
Well, I depends. He goes over and goes, "Hello. It is a beautiful day out. How are you?"
they're both gonna like look up at you at the same time, look back at each other, look up and say, "It is quite nice out. What you doing? Who are you?"
And then Timar is kind of just like, but he's gonna say, "My name is Humar, and I am going around asking if we have any requests. We are a band, wondering if you guys have any requests for us to sing today."
Not really much of a song and dance man myself, but
I'm the one doing the song and the dance. You just tell me what to do.
you do whatever your little heart desires.
Okay, good talk.
And then they're gonna kind of whisper and like kind of like
Yeah, no,
lean
Timar's
in.
just gonna leave. Just go.
And Chip, you said you're going over to the door where the kitchen is.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put my head in there and try and gesture one of the chefs over.
So like you're at the door, like when it opens, and kind of just all right. So one of the chefs comes over, and yes.
I'm gonna kind of whisper to him, and I'm gonna say, "Listen, we're from the back of the train, and there's a leak in the ceiling. Would you be able to give me a pot that I could catch the water in, like
Did you pay the 3 gold to get in here just for a pot?
I do a lot of things.
You're a very kind man, thinking of others like that. Yes, let me go find something. It comes back. He'll give you a pot.
I'll take it. Thank you, sir.
Yes. You just leave it in your car. Your car when you leave, and we'll pick that up.
It'll be in fine condition. Filled with water, though.
And then he's gonna go back in. Chip has acquired a pot. All right. Anybody else want to do something in here?
Be like, hey, this is how you get a pot, okay?
I'm tuning him out because I'm feverishly writing lyrics to the band that just became invented a second ago, and I got that's God damn it, Chip. All right, good. Go show off. Go give it to Kudai. All right, I'm sure he'll like that.
He went to go give it to Kudai.
Oh, he did. Look at that. Uh,
Now we're a real band.
no need for sorrow.
I didn't realize that we're just gonna do a jam session for D&D today.
Neither did I, to be quite honest. It's always an adventure with Lampos at the at the helm.
All right. So, is there anyone that looks like it can be a stage?
Uh,
A table.
Not really. No, yeah. There's the most stagely stage there is a table, and there's like a small bar that there's only a couple people at.
I look at the bar and I go, "Oh, perfect," and I get on top of it.
Everyone
Like
at the
in
bar is like, "Hey, what's this?"
I go, "Hey!"
Be able to fit in a train on top of a bar, like
Oh, he can. You
Oh, I'm
can.
sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Not
I
the-
think,
Yeah, he's about your height when he stands on the bar.
okay.
yeah. I look at Kudai and I go, "Kudai, play me a riff. I got a quick verse for these people. Are you guys ready to rock?"
The crowd is just like, and the people at the bar are just like, the hands in the air. They're very angry. Like,
I go, "That's what I want." I can't sing, so I am sorry about this. This song is called Bilgewater. Hey, hey, some smeared brains pouring all around these city drains. I know you won't regret it, but I might forget it. These guns will blow your mind. Hey, Bilgewater. And that's all I got. Imagine the rest of the song.
roll me a performance with advantage.
Thank you.
There's nobody here to outdo you, so
I think I won the Battle of the Band. Thank God I had advantage. 15 plus 2, 17. The other one was a crit fail.
Oh, that is good. That you had advantage.
It's a bad place to fail. First
Yeah.
gig.
So the people at the bar are a little bit less angry. They're kind of went back to eating. They're not super cheery, but you know, everyone's kind of they're enjoying and they go back to what they're doing instead of like being upset that you you know took away their quiet time on this train.
As much as I can ask
So
for.
yeah, they're not overly excited about it,
these people
but they're
out of-
not upset anymore.
We're
Like,
the
oh,
opening
okay,
band.
you know. No, it's it's a train. Yeah, I know these guys. They're all talking as if they know who you are, because they don't want to seem like they don't know.
God.
Yeah.
gotta be in it to win it.
Bro, you know, big risks. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. That's my manager right there. I go, "Thank you, Boston. Good night," and I dismount.
They're like, what's Boston?
Hometown.
Does anybody here want a signature from Chip Rare? I'll do signings.
Nobody comes over. They're you know, but I mean, if you ask people, then
Where it goes to them.
Well,
Sign people's foreheads?
Wait, what are you doing?
Sign somebody's forehead?
Do you do that?
Sure, I'll do it.
All right.
Who's gonna mess?
Let's find out.
God.
So who do you? To describe the person you write on. Who are
The
you writing?
oldest person there.
The oldest person there. All right. Well, there. So yeah, at a table, like kind of in the middle of this place, there's a very old couple. And
The old.
Is this the same couple as before?
no, they're in the corner. They're a young couple.
Okay.
Maybe late 20s, if you're talking human years.
Okay.
And this old couple, they're human, or at least they appear human, and you just walk over and sign on the guy or the woman.
The man.
The man, nice. You sign on the guy's forehead, and he looks at you with these old eyes, and he goes, "Young lad, what did you just write on me?"
So you just got signed by the best. Chip Rare, 7-time champion of the rings.
Do you know who I am?
I know you're a fan of Chip Rare. That's what I know.
And this whole time his hands have been under the table, and he's just gonna lift up both of his hands, and he's going to have 2 rings on each of his fingers, and he's gonna be, "Now you better walk away."
You want me to walk away before you lose one of those rings?
"Do you want an autograph, young man?"
Sure, I'll take an autograph.
He's gonna reach up, take the pen from your hand, and sign your forehead,
This is so
and then hand it back to you. "Now run along and win about 6 or 7 more of those before you come fighting me."
That's the guy that has me. All right, I'm gonna look in the window and see what my forehead says.
Hold on, I have that written down actually. Well, let me.
Really?
I gotta find it. Oh, that's the wrong one. No, that's not the right one. Sorry, stream. I have a lot of tabs opened up.
Oh, look at Mr. Big Tabs. There's so many open. Who can afford tabs?
The soda?
What, soda?
Tabs is a soda, yeah.
What? Why am I just learning about this now?
It just says Muhammad across his head. Yeah.
There's like a million people named Muhammad.
And then at the end of it, there's just a little like he drew a little butterfly at the end of his name.
That's
What
indicative.
a,
What?
I said, what a pansy. That butterfly.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over to the bar and wipe my forehead off.
There's people around him that are just like, no, no.
It comes off mostly because I mean you didn't really have that good of a pen, on you, but yeah,
We need to upgrade to Sharpies.
yeah, there's no Sharpies.
Good. During the performance,
Like a feather and quill.
Yeah.
oh god, like basically
Ow.
tattoos on his head. It hurts. During the performance, Himar's gonna try to listen to the couple that was whispering to each other to see what they're saying.
All right, give me a perception.
I'm not rolling great today. I crit failed. I dropped it, and it crit failed.
Did it drop off the table?
No, it just left my hand earlier than I wanted it to, and it crit failed.
Fucking ghosts.
Ledros has
You have
jumped into
inspiration.
your. Oh, that's true. You do have inspiration. If you'd like to.
Oh, I do. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
Because
good
I
point.
have. Thank you. Okay, that's gonna be 16.
Okay. So you overhear them talking about which day they want to get off the train. They're unsure which day they should get off the train. They don't know if they should do it tomorrow or the next day.
And is the train stopping tomorrow or the next day? Is this like a straight shot?
You wouldn't know. You've never been on the train, and you just all you know is you're going to Kenniel, which is like one of the last stops before it turns around.
Gotcha.
If there
Okay.
are any stops in between, you don't know that.
Okay.
After my performance, I think I'm gonna hop off and I'm just going to be like, oh, I'm pooped, and I'm gonna look for just any seat in an area that looks interesting to me. So can I roll a perception to see if I like notice anything around that I'd want to like interact with, like any seats to grab a drink at?
I mean, really, the only there's a couple seats at the bar, but I mean, you've kind of made a mess of the bar, so there's like all kind of dirty. But basically, where Humar sat is really the only empty table left. So there's like a couple seats at that table. Yeah.
Okay. I think I go sit with Humar and I go, did you see that?
What?
Did you see? I was a star. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to play a show before, and I can't believe I got that off the bucket list on this train. This dump. That's amazing.
I'm sorry. I thought you just went over there to get drinks. Did something happen?
It, nothing big. Okay, fine. What are you? Fucking. Are you deaf in both ears now, Humar?
Do Lampos and Humar canonically call each other babe?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Did you just do that?
You did that. You said babe.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's, I mean that's okay.
That's cute.
Yeah.
No,
it
wait, wait. I can save this because I see Humar as a young buck, and I took him under my wing when I started inviting him to my jobs, and he is a wee babe. He's not a full buck yet. He's a wee babe still. He'll get there, but not yet.
Humar doesn't realize the connotation and actually thinks that you call him babe.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
is-
It'll be an awkward
Oh.
conversation down the line for us.
All right. Not long after you babe it up, people start coming from the front, and they're like, "All right, it's time to get everyone back to their rooms. It's time for everyone to go to bed." Then you just hear like the train twice get sound off, and everyone gets up and starts headed to their cars in both directions. Not too many people go for the back of the back though.
Okay.
I can't afford to.
Oh wait, go for it. What was it?
Is there a light switch nearby?
There's like a pull one at the front and the back by the door as you come in.
And I quickly pull it and turn the lights out.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Quickly pull it and turn the lights out.
So lights go out and everyone.
I turn it back on.
Humar has dark vision, so I can see.
Turns back on. Everyone roll perception.
19 plus 2, 21. Thank God, I'm so curious.
12.
Yeah,
do
I
I
got
have
Or
I rolled a 12, but do I have an advantage because I am a dwarf and have dark vision?
Yes.
Lush me. Do it first. I rolled the same. I rolled the same.
Yes.
Okay. I'm cursed.
So-
I'm cursed.
So 21 for Lampos.
It's gonna be an 11 for me.
11. What did you say, Kurai?
I have 4.
4 and Chip.
I got a 12, and if the lights go out, I'm gonna take a quick jab in front of me.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for that. See what happens.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I think. Hold on, try to-
This is while the lights are out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be a 12 to hit anything in front of me.
Yeah. You make solid contact with something.
Okay. And I'm gonna do 4 damage to it.
All right. Okay. And then when the lights come back on, there's just like a woman at your feet, just like a regular, just finely dressed commoner woman, just on the ground in front of you. And then Lamppost, you took a quick look around the room, and there's 2 people missing, but you're not sure who they are. You're like, wait, there's someone here that I don't know, but I don't know who is missing.
So I just noticed that the room was reduced by 2.
Yeah.
A couple of things.
Yeah.
Okay. I think my instinct would be to turn and convey that to Humar, but then I see a knocked out woman in front of Chip, and I'm assuming I see his southpaw stance.
Yeah, it's definitely like a.
Yeah. I reflexively go, "Oh no, that woman tripped."
You say that pretty loudly.
She came out to me, you know.
Yeah.
All
I'd
right.
say
Okay. Give me a deception again, you little liar. I feel like this is like your character shtick. He just is a pathological liar.
I'm just trying to help out my buddies. I'm so glad that this is what I'm gonna roll like dog shit. It's gonna be dog's breakfast the whole next session. That's 13 plus 4, 17.
Yeah. I mean, the 2 people kind of go over and they like help her up, and they kind of like look at her and see that there's like ring marks. And then
Muhammad.
and of course, Chip and Muhammad are still kind of close to one another, and they're both.
Just go. They look at their hands and are like,
And yeah, there's just a couple people helping her up now.
Okay. At this point, I'm gonna convene my group. I'm gonna bring Chip. I'm gonna bring Kudai over to me. I'm gonna go. Hey, you guys know you said you wanted a murder mystery? I don't know about
Yes.
the murder, but I have the mystery. I swear there were 2 more people on this train when the lights turned off, and when they came back on, gone.
I feel like we can have this conversation back in our room, not directly here.
Well-
That's why you're the manager. That's why you're the manager, Chip.
But before we leave, can I make a check to see if the couple that I saw talking they're still there or not?
Yes, you may.
Let's freaking okay. I'm gonna like move everything out of the
Oh,
way.
wait, blow on your dice for. Oh, do you want me to blow on your dice for good luck?
Sure, why not? Come over here.
That seems like
Not something.
Thank
We're
you.
fine.
It's like he traveled
that
to
happened.
space.
that that happened. Yeah, he's really fast.
It's a 3-hour drive. I don't understand. I got here so fast.
Welcome back, Sonic.
That is so a perception check.
Yeah.
Well, a 17.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
that-
Nice breath you got
It
there.
worked.
Yeah, they're definitely not in the room anymore.
Okay, so I'll wait until we get back to our room to look into that.
Okay. All right, so yeah, you guys go back to your room. You know, lights are out everywhere. You guys can have your light on if you want it, I guess, but lights are out everywhere else as you go. There's just kind of like the emergency lights on the bottom, which are, you know, right down the center of the aisle.
I'm gonna put a pot in the middle of the floor.
Alarm system. Nice. I like it.
You mean in the room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're in your room. It's nighttime. You guys. I'm assuming Humar tells you where it is or tells you who is missing.
That's okay. Yeah. Where could they have gone? Those few. Wait, Kudai, are you the one that flicked the light switch?
I was.
Did you know that was going to happen?
I had a hunch.
You wanna let us in on that hunch, or randomly flip light switches?
Lean
One more
lean
time.
into it, Chip.
I said, do you want to let us in on that hunch, or are you just going to take the night off?
Hunch was, that's how all murder mysteries start.
I
The
saw
lights
it.
go out, people scream, suddenly there's a body.
And it worked.
You know, I can't help but feel like that makes me incredibly wary of you. I'm very alarmed that we are currently your bunkmates.
All right, who's taking the first watch?
Not fucking Kudai. I'll take first watch, and I post up with my gun, and wherever the fuck Kudai is sleeping, I'm in the corner. I make sure like if he was in front of me, Kudai.
Okay, out of character real quick. So, am I actually undead?
I don't know. Do you want
That's
me?
up to you.
Poke him and find out.
What do you want? Do you want to be undead?
Right in the eye.
Nah.
No. Okay.
I'll
You
be
are
alive.
mostly dead.
Mostly dead.
Yeah.
I
What
got
about you died, but you came back to life? Like
Yeah.
your heart stopped. for
You
like
were
a
on the other side for a moment.
year.
I still surpays a lot there. In pot heaven.
Gone but never forgotten.
You're an animated pot. Is that what you're saying?
Are we just noticed? Oh, no one actually asked me to describe himself. So I mean, reasonably.
This whole time I've been talking to a pot.
That was a pot
Floating
label.
pot. I'm the ghost loot. I'm the loot. I tried to tune my guitar, it did not work, so it's gone.
That's okay.
Like
I'm
this
not
thing.
really a singer. We're all liars here. Yeah, I'll take first watch and I'll settle in.
All right. Yeah. So, the night kind of goes smoothly. You know, not much goes on.
Clickety clack.
Yeah, basically, you all go through your watch, and it's morning.
Is that considered a long rest, so we're all full health?
Yep, you're all full health, long rest.
Is
No longer almost dead.
There you go. Yeah.
and that also counts for when we were taking away maximum health. We had those things.
Yes, that is that is brought back as well. Your maximum health is back to regular,
Wonderful.
which I think was just Chip and Humar.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, well, I mean that sword hurt.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it's morning. There's the cart lady's coming by with breakfast for you guys. It looks pretty old and gross and not the top of the line stuff.
Just like Mom used to make.
But yeah, and she kind of looks in, opens the door without knocking, looks in, and goes, "4!" Reaches in with 4 plates, and you gonna take this or not?
I go, thanks. 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
And then she's gonna keep going.
Nice lady.
Yeah.
Reminded me of my sister.
Sister, you.
Was she a tea kettle?
Yes. Mrs. Potts.
as
Ironic.
as you guys are having this conversation, all of a sudden a massive alarm goes off in the train, and it's just like it's really loud, and all the doors close, and that were open, and you just hear like a click of a lock, and you hear 2 voices outside of the door saying, you just hear like gunshots, and you go, "This train is ours, and you will leave everything in your rooms, and you'll walk out of here." And all of a sudden you just hear, you just all like jolt. Everyone give a dex save. As the train starts to come to a stop.
How much do I roll again for that? 20.
D20, yeah.
Oh, sweet. I'm very dexterous. 11 plus 4, 15.
15.
I got a 13.
Okay.
That is a 10 for me.
15, 13, 10.
Not rolling good today.
Ooh, my first high roll. I got a 17.
All right, so Chip and Humar happen to be on the side of the room that, room. We'll call it a room. Side of the room that they're going first, and Kurai and Lamppost kind of like fall into them as you all kind of like fall to one side of this cart, and the train starts coming to a halt. And you just hear like 3 more gunshots and hear people screaming. And you just hear like doors opening like every like couple minutes. And just people screaming.
I think this is more of a B&E than a murder mystery.
But if they were on the train already, is it actually a B&E?
We don't know that they were on the train, though.
I mean, it's a movie. No, that's true.
Yeah, we don't know. All I know is that they're going to get here in like 3 doors. We need to have a game plan.
Pat, what's the window situation looking like?
I mean, it's like a regular train. You got like your windows there. They're kind of like they're like the round ones, though.
Oh, how wide are they?
Not wide enough for a full human. The little the little guys can probably get through.
Can I peek out to see if there's anybody else out there?
Sure. Yeah, you don't see anything. It's coming to a halt, and it's just in like the plains. Like it's just like grass with occasional trees and a farmhouse here and a farmhouse there.
Farmhouse
farm there,
everywhere.
farm
E-I-E. Oh, this
Okay.
train had some farmland.
Lamppost hops through the window,
Mm-hmm.
goes like up a few cars to one of the rooms they already checked. He can then come out of the room and like outflank them.
You're saying that like Lamppost could do that?
Yeah, well, I can't do it.
Yeah.
We can either do that, or we all get completely naked, and he'll be very shocked when he opens the door, and we'll have a moment of surprise.
God.
Okay, we'll do the window.
Get out the window.
We'll do the window thing. All right. I open the window. God. All right. Yeah. 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 Fucking Lamppost Oh wait, oh the train's not moving. This isn't as cool. Yeah, okay. So
Oh
I
no, no.
guess-
I mean, the train is still coming to a halt. It takes a while for a train to stop.
yeah, but this isn't like a train. This
Oh
is
no,
like
no. Yeah. That's true. Yeah,
yeah, okay.
it's still taking a little bit to stop.
Yeah, so I'm gonna crawl out of the window of this easy listening rapidity train. I am gonna go down a few I'm gonna go down a few doors. I'm gonna peek in the window until I find one that the door's already opened, and then I'm gonna go into that room.
All right. Give me a stealth for making noise when you jump back in through there.
Can I would say that I did it quietly. Oh, that I'm rolling stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
16. I shit you not. 16 plus 4, 20.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
you get in there pretty silently. It's also not
I
that
land on broken glass and it still doesn't make a sound somehow.
you can hear them. They're still pretty loud and shooting off a shot every once in a while. Every once in a while you hear like a like 3 shots like really fast. And yeah, so yeah, you're in there
I
quietly.
want to peek out the window and try to identify the culprits without letting myself be seen.
Okay, give me the stealth for looking around. No, I'll let you keep the 20 because that's pretty darn good. But give me a intelligence save. No, wisdom save. For memory in this stressful situation.
Oh, well, we found the bad rolls. 2 plus 0, 2. I'm gonna burn an inspiration because I want to know. 15
All right.
plus 1, 15.
So you recognize them. They were definitely in that car before. In the car last night.
Okay. Can I see how many doors they are away from my group?
They're about 3. Oh, from your group? They're like 1 away. They're looting in the other one. You just watched like they opened the door and like 3 people came running out of that area like just screaming, and they were just kind of shooting into the air and they ran away. And then you heard, the woman of the 2, there's a man and a woman, and the woman goes in and goes, these guys had a ton of jewelry, and you just see like her tossing like a necklace over to the guy that's on the outside, and he just like throws it into a bag, like a sack that he has like on his shoulder, on like a shoulder.
Okay. I wait until they're about to open the door to ours, because I'm assuming they're working their way down.
Yep.
I'm gonna have my sniper out. I'm gonna be on the ground. I'm gonna be like training. They both have guns, right?
Yes. One has a gun you've never seen. She's kind of holding it, like this. And the guy has a pistol.
Who's at the front?
Just a revolver. She's in the room, and you see her kind of coming in and like coming out, and then going back into the room and like handing stuff in, while he's just kind of standing in the aisle.
Okay. I'm gonna track back over to the window. I look out the window to see if anybody is like looking out the window to see if to like look over for me, because I want to try to give them a signal. Is anybody in the main cart looking over through the window at me? What would you guys be doing that?
I'll look out and I'll be waving at you as you pop out. I was like, oh hey.
Hi!
I'm gonna go. And I run back over, and I get ready, and I go 3, 2, 1, and I turn the corner.
Time out.
Pause.
Kurai, roll to see if you understood what he was trying to say.
Oh god.
He's trying to tell me something I know. I got a 12.
All right. You kind of get it. You think that the first number he put up was the number of people that were out there, though. So you think that there's 5 people out there.
Wait, but I was making sure that I was going.
Oh, sorry. So whatever the first number was. I thought you did 5 because I don't know why you'd start at 7 or 6, whatever you started.
Because I didn't think 5. Well, if I'm gonna indicate a countdown, I can't go and then sprint over and do it. So I wanted to give him like I tried to.
Yeah, I get it now.
Like,
3, yeah. So yeah, you like, oh, there's 6 people, and then you started the countdown, and
okay.
but he understands the countdown part, but he thinks there's 6 people there.
Okay. I mean, no matter what, you are the DM, so
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever. Yeah. You got here. You are God.
I don't know about that, but
I go, have a catchphrase, have a catchphrase, have a catchphrase, and when the countdown turns, I turn and go, who pulled the e-brake? And I'm going to shoot the girl with the shotgun through the hand.
all right. Okay, so that's disadvantage because you're aiming at a specific part. If you use your last of your 2 inspiration, you can.
I had a 9 and an 8 plus 6, so the lower one is 14. Does 14 hit?
It hits.
Okay, cool.
I got a question. Are we still locked in the room, or did they unlock the room for us before he initiated this whole thing?
No. They. Well, I mean, you're not necessarily locked in. All the doors just close for safety.
Oh.
Well, you don't know that though.
I thought you said that you heard like a little lock sound.
Oh yeah, you just well, you did hear a click. That is true.
Oh god. All right. Let's see if you take the initiative. Wait. Before I pull the trigger, I
mean, yeah.
You pulled
The trigger's been pulled. The bullet's in the air. You just got to tell me how much damage it does.
Fair. But I wonder what they're doing while this happened, like as a side by side.
Playing cards.
He told me you had a 6, Humar.
Not.
Oh, fucking fish!
How loud did you yell the e-brake thing?
That's
How loud did you yell the e-brake thing?
Top of my lungs. I wanted to be shocking.
Yeah,
Because like if we heard that, we would probably know that all right, he's doing what he has to do.
Yeah, usually we're used to Lampos doing one-liners before he does something drastic. So
It's important. 7 plus 4, 11 damage to the hand.
the hand is dead.
Just like my ghost loot.
That hand can now play the lute because it is now also a ghost.
Wow.
I'm gonna have everything just follow me, all dead. Just ghosts follow me everywhere.
Welcome to the ghost parade. That's 14. 11 damage.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just writing it down the health of these 2 characters.
I hope we were supposed to fight them.
You didn't want to fight, what? Just shoot.
They were pulling people
With
up.
people robbing the train, you don't want to fight them?
I mean,
the help down now worries me.
Oh, maybe I'm just doing the math. Maybe the whole health was already written. I just need to write down the math. All right. So yeah, you hit her in the hand, and it's just like blood coming out of her hand, pretty good. And Blythe, did you see that? And then yeah, what do you guys do in the cart? Because he got a surprise round, so.
Okay.
I grabbed the pan.
You grab the pan. Oh yeah, he doesn't have any weapons, so the pan is now his weapon.
Exactly.
I have a proposal. So what we can do, Chip, this is you and I working together. Actually, no, all 3 of us. We're going to do a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I'll hold my axe up in front of my face, and when they slide the door open, they're just going to see the axe. I'll smack them in the head with the side of the axe. Then when I lower my axe, you punch them in the face. And then when you punch them in the face, Kirai does this final blow and hits them with a pan.
That being said, after they just got shot at, will they actually open the door themselves, or will they turn toward where the gunshot came from?
Their turn to they absolutely both turn towards
Yeah.
Lamppost.
Lamppost, you ruin everything.
Open it ourselves.
It's like, can we try to open the door?
Yeah, let's try to open the door.
It
Also
doesn't.
locked.
Are you like? How are you trying to open it? Like you
Slide it
I-
open.
slide it open. It definitely doesn't open when you just regularly try and open it.
I axe it.
Sure, roll.
Question.
You're not gonna miss the door, but you roll for damage.
I got a crit fail again.
Okay, so you missed the door.
It's air.
Axe goes flying out the window.
So you know you hit the door, but you forgot while you were talking about your plan, you forgot to return your axe so that the sharp part would hit. So you just kind of thud it off the door, and it just kind of like rattles in your hand because you hit like the blunt, like the flat side of it on the door.
That's funny.
Okay, can I try and run through the door and like break it down?
Yes, give me a strength, athletics.
You got it. Oh, that's not going to be good.
What is it with this?
Oh, lamppost. It's
Yeah,
okay. It's okay.
That's it's a 12.
Okay, so you hit the door and you like it doesn't
Door.
open, you don't go through it, but you definitely hear like kind of like a cracking crunch sound when you hit it.
All right, time for me to finish it off with a pan. All right. I'm using all my godly might to hit the door with a pan.
Sure. Roll for it.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, it's Eric.
Wild Eric appears.
I got a 10.
Yeah, so you swing at it and before you even make contact, it slowly starts to open.
Wow.
So we did technically do our 1, 2, 3 hit.
Yeah.
It just was against a door, and
I
we
guess
still
I didn't.
basically almost lost.
I guess technically mine didn't hit yet because the door opens.
Yeah, that's true. So you like swung at and like missed because the door slowly opened on you.
Oh, okay.
And with that, roll initiative. Or actually, you guys have to stop, right? Lampos and Humar. So we can call this fight, and it'll be
I just
like
rolled a 19. Come on.
Wait.
we
Humar,
can,
do you want to see this fight today?
we can cliffhanger
No,
this. We can
Yeah.
cliffhanger.
Yeah, we'll
this,
cliffhanger
this
it.
train
yeah, we'll
fight.
use frame for the fight if that's
Okay. The door opened and like I picture that like a still frame of like the three of you in the cart and them turning to see you.
And then way off in the distance, we see the twinkle in Muhammad's eye. That's the last thing we see. The camera fades.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
All right. You're in the middle of a train robbery.
I don't know. We're about to rob the train robbers, and there's nothing that says we can't just pick up the loot afterwards.
Right.
Besides the authorities, but
I'm glad we're all entrepreneurs on this.
All right. Thanks, guys. That was fun.
Yes.
That was a good one.
I was here for like 40 minutes.
But
Yeah.
But
I don't know who
you're-
you are, but I'm really glad you came into this.
I've been able to play as a player in so long. I've always been a DM.
Mm.
Was it cool to be an impromptu player?
I had no idea what was going on half the time.
nice. Don't worry. Neither do we.
Well, I had no explanation as to what was happening or what
Yeah.
the story was.
Explanations are overrated anyway.
And details.
Nah. I mean, what kind of details do you need, really?
Yeah. All we need to know is that you're in a band now. You have an affinity for pots. You might be a pot.
I might be a pod.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Whole new meeting to pothead.
Yeah.
What's the AC on that helmet? All right. That was.
We're inside of a dungeon. We're inside of Chip Rare's dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This is actually a mountain that I constructed. It's
Oh.
missing a piece, which is holding up my phone at the moment.
Nice.
But you want to tour my mountain?
Sure.
Yeah, I want the mountain tour.
So actually, this belongs over here, holding up all this. You stay there. This goes in here, and then this goes. See, like you can actually go like in there and do stuff
Oh, cool.
That's really cool.
inside the mountain.
That's really 3DS.
That is really cool. It's like a cave.
Yeah.
If we ever do a live stream with us all,
This is a live stream.
I know.
I also want to say that the Ghost Loop played this.
The ghostly what?
The Ghost Loop played this while you said to be continued.
Perfect.
Da, 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 da.
That's hard.
So,
That's excellent.
that's so good.
Yeah, John, that's a really cool ass thing though. Let's do our sessions there.
I mean, I'm down to drive down there.
A New York field trip?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's all go to New York.
Once this whole cult thing blows over. Pretty neat.
So you see this little black door here?
Mm-hmm.
You enter there, pop out this black door. Then you come around. There's supposed to be stairs there. Here they are. Come up these stairs. Enter into this black door. Then you'd come out that door over there. Walk up those stairs. Come up this side. This is supposed to be up like that. And then you have to come up here. There's a set of stairs here that lead down that corridor to this room. And then here's the summit. And you have a little mine shaft here. If I can get it to work without falling over. So that goes down. And then you're in the interior of the mountain.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Sum it all up, everyone likes it.
Yeah,
That's
that
really
is
cool.
pretty amazing.
Sum it all up.
Hey.
John, do you have like a somewhere where you post these things that you make?
No, I don't.
No, not on your
I
gram or
started
not on your
doing,
not on your gram or anything.
on Instagram, yeah, actually.
Do you wanna?
Plug,
I was
plug,
gonna say,
plug,
should
plug.
we plug this thing right now? Because you just did a.
Yeah, so
Shameless
it's
plug.
under it's Master Sergeant Mirqua, and I could send a link to that on the Twitch if you guys want.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be awesome.
I didn't think I was gonna be sold to, but goddamn, I'm sold on that.
Yeah, well, this stuff's pretty awesome. Posture check.
So
You're
this
right.
is
You're
like
right.
if you-
I
If
just
you're sitting here staring at it, it's like, wow, there's a mountain in front of me.
yeah, I think it's pretty awesome.
I love
And it's,
how
like, detailed.
I love how traversable it is. That's really cool, honestly.
And it's got all the spaces, like the 5-foot spaces too.
And
I
what
think
else I
I'm
like
gonna take
is
them.
that each individual like layer pops out, and you can just use it as its own thing if you need like a little spot for something else.
Now I want to take the full mountain. I want to find my way up the mountain. That's so cool. Ugh. All right, hey you boys. This was a fantastic session, and I'm gonna go eat my feelings and get some sleep.
Okay, sounds good to me. I hope
Plenty to eat.
I hope they're good feelings though.
Oh yeah, like apples and chocolate dip. It's good feelings. I think.
That does sound like good feelings.
I've had worse feelings. It's not
He
one.
literally, he has not stopped talking about it all day long. He's been
No.
looking forward to it.
Let's stop talking.
All
Let's
right,
start doing.
so I'm gonna keep talking to him and see how long I can get him to stay here, and before
What's
he.
that, Pat? The storm. It's.
It's taking you a long time for you to actually leave right now.
I can't find the hang up button.
All right, well, love you, bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Later.
GG.
All right, thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye bye. I'm gonna play some League if you want to play.
Sure, I'll hop on.
All right, I'm just gonna go pee and probably get a snack.
Okie dokie.
All right, see you there.
All right.
Alright, thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna end the stream. I hope you enjoyed the story, and we've left off with a train robbery, and they're hopefully next session they don't die. Alright. See ya.